Okay, great. Yes, so this is Stats XL13, and this is it's intro stats, but it says for the life sciences. Although it's really just intro stats. We do a few life science applications. I teach two intro stats classes. One's XL10 that meets on Tuesdays, and then the other is this one. And this is faster paced. We cover a good amount more. In my opinion, it's the better class. It's more fun. But perhaps the other class might be a better fit for you depending on who you are. I generally just kind of say this as the general demographics of this class are students who already have their bachelor's degree and are applying to a grad program. Maybe at some point in their college career they took calculus or pre-calculus or something. And most of you are applying to some kind of grad program and need to fulfill a stats requirement. If that sounds like you, then you're probably in the right class. If you, in the other class, most of my students are students in a junior college looking to transfer to a four-year university, and they need to fulfill their math requirement. I would say many of them are avoiding taking math at their junior college because maybe they have to take like a sequence of 7 classes or a bunch of classes, and if they pass the stats class then it counts for all of their other math classes. So you've got a variety of range of abilities in the other class. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. So if you find that you're having a hard time keeping up with the math here, it might be because you're in the wrong class. You don't need calculus or anything like that, but you need to be comfortable with decimals and arithmetic and algebra. So let's take a look at this website and just cover some basic stuff. So you type that into whatever, Firefox or Chrome, and it should look something like this. Let me switch to student view. This is what my thing looks like. Yours will look more like this. It's like exactly the same. But I see some of you have seen the syllabus already, which we're good. Okay. Apparently, now it's totally breaking me. Okay. Oh gosh. Well. Okay. So maybe that also happened to you. Or. Okay. Something is acting funny. Okay. Alright, well, it should look something like this, and it's unnecessarily long because they wanted me to list off every single topic I cover, and so I tried to, so that's there, and blah blah blah, you go to modules, and this is what it kind of looks like. This is kind of an abridged version of the syllabus that just highlights some important things. Please make sure you are here on these days. Don't schedule interviews or vacations or anything for on these days. These are the midterm and final exam. The university policy, at least with the extension, is no makeups unless it's some kind of documented emergency, and they'll ask for documentation. So if you're absent on the day of a quiz or an exam and you need to make it up, the person you would contact is Sue Kwan. Don't, I mean, you can contact me, but I'm just going to tell you to contact Sue, and she'll ask for documentation to, I guess, keep everybody honest. And you know, the general policy is if it's something like, oh, I just had to stay late at work, they're probably not going to give you a makeup. So the midterm and final count a lot, so especially don't miss those. As far as the quizzes go, try not to miss, but if you do miss, I forgive one quiz. So there's 4 quizzes, and the lowest of the 4 will get dropped. And so if you're absent on the day of a quiz, it'll go in the grade book as a 0, but then at the end of the quarter, I drop one of those quizzes. Okay? Can everybody hear me okay? We're good? Okay. So we have that. Okay, and then so this week you're going to click homework 1, and I list off sections that you should read in your textbook, and I also list off, give you a couple videos, or not a couple, several videos to watch, and some exercises to do. Okay, the homework is for your benefit. So I'm not even going to collect homework. You're going to do it, and I'm going to trust that you do it. And homework, I think, counts for 5% of your grade. And I'm just going to give everybody their full 5% for the homework. Okay. But don't take that as an excuse to just not do your homework. It's I assign it because I think there's value in these problems. By doing them, I think you'll learn. And so if you don't do the homework, you are just cheating yourself out of a learning opportunity. Okay. Also, I try to provide solutions to a lot of the problems, so you can see if you are doing them right. Some of them I've recorded videos of myself doing the problem, and so you can follow along and make sure you have done them correctly also. Okay. Again, these are tools to help you learn. I don't want them to be a hindrance in your learning, to your learning, and what I mean by that is, if you get stuck on a problem, I would say go through your notes, go through the textbook, look at some examples, and try to figure it out on your own. The learning is much better if you do it that way, whereas if you just jump straight to the answer to see me do it, it's not as, you won't learn as much. Okay. Occasionally I will assign some labs which will require you to install software on your computer. So I'm assuming you guys have access to a computer where you can install software, and it's got to be either a Mac, PC, or Linux. So if you have a Chromebook or something, then and that's the only computer you have access to, then come talk to me, because it's not going to work on that. But I'm assuming most of you are in good shape. So the labs you'll actually do, and those you will turn in copies there. So, as for the book problems and the homework, I'm not going to be collecting those. Okay? Are there any questions? Okay. I'll have office hours just right here in the classroom. I'll arrive maybe 30 to 45 minutes early to the class, and so if you're here, you can ask me questions, and that's that. Yes.
I noticed that you put the 4th edition information on the syllabus as well, so the 4th edition is okay.
Yeah. If you have the 4th or 5th edition of the textbook, that's fine. Yeah. So regarding the textbook, the 5th edition looks like this. The 4th edition has a green cover. It's a good text, okay, but they're really expensive, and see, I kind of hate the textbook companies, because and really there's not a whole lot of difference between the 4th and 5th edition. I think they just changed the numbers of the problems and marked up the price. So so anyway, if you've got the and they give they're nice enough to give me a copy for free, but if you have the 4th edition, that's fine. You don't have to get the new one. You don't need any of the additional stuff. You don't need the CD or the web code or whatever they're packaging onto the thing. Oh, you do need a calculator. That is very important. Yes.
About the textbook. So you said the editions may vary in the numbers of the homework questions?
Yeah.
So would those then maybe not match up with
No, so look, I got exercises for the 4th edition.
Oh, I see.
Exercises so I got you covered, all right? So, yeah, I tried to at least match up the problems. A lot of times they didn't even bother changing the, I don't know, whatever they're doing. So, so yeah, but both are good. Actually, in the 5th edition, they took out a bunch of reference tables, and so I'll be giving you reference tables in a few weeks anyway. So, okay, any questions? You do need a calculator. I imagine many of you already have a calculator, at least a scientific one, from your days in college. But if you don't, make sure you have something like this. I have do I have the links in this thing? I don't. Okay, well, or maybe it's in the syllabus. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't put the links here. I'll put those up, I guess. Just make sure you get a scientific calculator. I'm partial to Casio calculators again, because I think Texas Instruments is a little shady, and they're high quality calculators. Texas Instruments are high quality calculators. Don't get me wrong, but I think they've managed to insert themselves into school districts and have marked up the price of their calculators, knowing that school districts require their particular brand. And so anyway, I think Casio has top of the line graphing calculators sold for like $50. Outperforms and outclasses the in my opinion, the TI-84, 83, or anything but they managed to sell those at $100 because those are the. Anyway, we don't have to get into this. Okay, yes, question. Yeah, yes, you are allowed to. You can use any calculator you want. Okay, just not your cell phones or iPads or anything that connects to the internet. Okay, so no internet connected calculators. So, okay. Anything else?
Did you call roll?
I did kind of, but I didn't actually take roll, so so yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think what other stuff I need to say here. Usually in the other class I take more time going over the syllabus because a lot of times those students are a little bit more unreasonable in the requests, but this class I'm generally confident that the students are reasonable in the questions and requests they make. So okay, anyway, that's yes.
Syllabus, did you hand it out?
I did not hand out a syllabus. It's so everything's online. So this is when you registered for the class, you should have gotten.
I did not.
You did not. Okay, you should have gotten some kind of link or login information for this thing. Okay, so you.
I had a special situation. I had credit.
Okay.
Credit available, so I used the credit. So.
Okay, so what's your name?
Weintraub, Corinna.
All right. Well, I'll have to see if you're in the system.
I have proof of the enrollment.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
get that either.
You didn't get that either.
No.
Okay. Well, then the person you need to contact is Sue Kwan, SKWON at. Okay. Okay. So just contact Sue. Her email is skwan at unex.ucla.edu. Okay, and ask for access to Canvas. Okay,
That's, wait,
it's right here. It's not going anywhere. So this is Sue Kwan. That's her name. Okay, so ask for access to Canvas. Okay, so anyway, once you get that sorted out, you'll go to the modules and everything. You know, we'll do 1 week at a time. Okay. I am recording the screen that I have here, and once I have it recorded, I will post it up as well onto the course website, and that way, if you missed anything, or you need to, you just need to hear something again, you can do that at your own pace. Okay, well then I'm going to pause the video here because I've